What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Fair Shake Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Felipe Savage, and with me today is my incredible lineup of co-hosts. So without further ado, Fats, take it away.
What's going on, everyone? It's Fats. The Beast is in the building. How's everyone going? I'm going to pass it to El Capitan, Chris.
Yo, what up? It's your boy Chris, aka Killer Ghost. Baseball starting soon. Let's go Mets. And that's all I gotta say.
That's your boy Keeve, young boy Keeve. Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, man. It's tragic to see another young dude trying to make it out of, New York, goes to Hollywood and dies. I'm gonna pass it to my man's, bro.
Good evening, everybody. Good morning, everybody. This week's episode is gonna be a really good one. I feel. Finna get mango, no huevos at the end of this, and now on to the show.
Amazing, guys. As always, amazing. So today's podcast, it's gonna be a doozy, boys. I want to just talk about something that's been on my mind for so long right now after the announcement of who's gonna be playing Batman. Like, personally, I'm upset. I feel that he is not gonna be anywhere close to what Batman symbolizes. Again, it could come around and then he's the greatest Batman of all time. For me personally, I don't think he got it in him. And it's Robert Pattinson.
He actually did play a vampire before. I'm just throwing that out there.
I mean, playing a vampire that you sparkle, I don't know. I don't think that translates to the Dark Knight. To me, that wouldn't translate to the Dark Knight correctly. But again,
if he's playing it, I would have hoped that more of like a Batman Beyond would have been thing, but I haven't seen his costume and I don't know what to expect as of right now.
Yeah, like me personally, I've seen his work, and it's like it doesn't scream like Ben Affleck, right? He had that. Like, this guy, that's Batman. Oh my God, like, this guy can be Batman in real life. Like, imagine Ben Affleck really being Batman. But yeah, with that being said, I was like, man, I wonder who would the guys choose to play Batman and even Joker. So I really want to know, Pro, who would you pick? Because I know you have the background in film.
So again, I always go on these long tangents. I hope you guys bear with me. If I had to choose a Batman, it would be Josh Brolin. He played Thanos. He played Cable in Deadpool 2. I think, again, I liked Ben Affleck because he was that bulky, brolic, Batman, and I think Josh Brolin would definitely fit that role again.
That's a good pick.
Continuing a brolic Batman.
That's a good pick.
He has great on-screen like chemistry with everyone he's in. Like, not only does he fills the scene that he's in, especially like in the two movies I just said.
Yeah.
Thanos, when he was just, even though he was CGI, the acting was you knew it was Josh Brolin.
Yeah, he's very powerful on screen.
He has other movies. Some people don't know, right, that he actually was the older brother to one of the kids in the Goonies. Right?
Really?
And he was the one that he was doing weightlifting. So I would definitely go with a Josh Brolin. I would love to see as Joker William Dafoe. He played Green Goblin and Spider-Man.
Green Goblin, yeah.
Yeah, he played Green Goblin and Spider-Man.
I know I heard the name somewhere. I was like, wait, what was that?
He's so like he got this, like, he's so on screen too. He's so like charismatic. Like, he could just be this, like, I could see him like a Joker that's almost like a sensual kind of Joker, like, all up in your face, doing like, things that would bother people, like with the aneurysms and the walking and stuff.
Yeah.
Very sadistic.
He's a real weirdo.
Yeah,
he is.
And I think Josh Brolin and him together, like bouncing off together, I think that would be phenomenal.
Yeah.
Quick thing. Your Batman movie is gonna be called what? Batman Beyond 50s? Because this is some old ass movie.
Bruh. If that's
Oh
if
man.
that's what it is, then that's what it is. You understand? I'm just saying. Sometimes, all right, we do have old man Batman. Just throwing that out there. That's the
Yeah.
sound of the police. But anyways, we do have a old man Batman. You understand?
Right.
Where he gets the full metal armor that he had like in the previous ones, and that's how he did all his thing, like all his vigilante stuff at night or whatever, because he was so old and frail that
Yeah.
that's the only way he could do it. So I wouldn't mind seeing a more like a more knowledgeable Batman. You understand? Someone who stays in their lane, and what I mean by that is you do with what you have. You
Yeah.
understand? And don't try to overcompensate. Um, so those would be my picks. Would be Josh Brolin as Batman and William Dafoe as the Joker.
Yeah, for sure. Like
That's cool.
honestly, I think that the person that would shock me is the guy that you said plays Green Goblin. Like now that I think about it, I feel like he has the face for Joker. Like I feel like he has that. Like yo,
I'm
this
pretty
guy's
sure, like
sick.
if you Google it right
Yeah.
now, or anyone that's listening to this
Mhm.
after this cast, you could see that there's probably people that did like what is it, fan arts of William Dafoe as the Joker.
That'd be insane.
So I think that'd be hot. Chris, since you want to throw me under the bus and say we're gonna watch Old Man Batman,
Yeah,
how
let's have a well my one of my guys is kind of old too, but my Batman would be Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh,
okay,
I like him a lot as an actor. He all
bearded
most of,
Jake Gyllenhaal,
huh?
bearded Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I
You know
guess. I guess. I think he's a good actor. I remember seeing him. I forgot what the name of the movie was. He was a boxer or whatever. I forgot the
Oh,
name
He
of the
was
movie.
Southpaw.
shitting, bro.
I think
He
it was
was
Yeah,
Southpaw.
shredded.
he
He
was
I
was
really
love
good in
that
that one.
film.
shredded.
He could, yeah, he could.
I love
I
that
think he
film.
could do Batman. Joker. I might get some laughs for this, but I think he could do it. Woody Harrelson.
Woody
I think he could do
Oh,
Harrelson.
Joker.
he played
Oh my god.
he's
He's
gonna
playing
be
Carnage.
Carnage. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Fucking terrible.
Nah, I think he could do it.
he thinks he can pull it off.
I think he
Give him
could
a
pull it
fair
off.
shake at the Joker slot.
And
Give
I got an extra one to throw out there.
Yeah.
A Riddler. The guy who plays Kylo Ren, Adam Driver.
You think so as Riddler?
Yeah, I think
That'd
he
Oh,
could
be
do it.
insane.
I would
that will
like
call
that.
me for a loop. I mean, I love bro. That guy, whenever he talks, puts the fucking hairs on my back, like they just
He's really good.
Okay.
go up in the air.
Okay. What is he doing? What is he doing?
Bro, that guy. Hold
I
up.
think he'll do a real good
Did
job.
you guys watch? I know I digress, but did you guys watch Marriage Story?
Nah, I heard it was good. He was up for Oscar for that, right?
I recommend that anybody who's listening to this cast, if you haven't seen it, go out and watch it. You guys, I could recommend this a
Isn't it
hundred
on
times to go out and
Netflix?
watch it. Yes, it's on Netflix, available to everybody. If you're
Not sponsored, but
a
Netflix
leech, I'm pretty sure
sponsor.
you could just leech off one of your friends. But
Somebody,
continue. I'm sorry.
you gotta have somebody's password at this point.
But yeah, those are my three.
I think I have two good ones. Me personally, I think I have two good ones. And as Batman would be Charlie Hunnam. He
Sons of
plays
Anarchy.
yes, he plays Jax in Sons of Anarchy.
Like that.
And
I have no idea who that is.
yeah, you got first off, you have to watch Sons of Anarchy.
Also on Netflix.
Also on Netflix.
That Arthur movie he's into.
Yeah, he's in King Arthur. I don't know if y'all seen it.
Oh,
Not
the main
best.
guy.
Yes.
The main guy.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
So the main character from Sons of Anarchy, I think he's 6'1". He's got a good build. So like because you can't have somebody like 5'8" playing Batman, personally. You know, you can't have Tom Cruise playing Batman. So I wanted to pick somebody in that body type range, and I think that he fits it perfectly. And I think that he has the chops to give it that voice, like I'm Batman, you know, like I think he got that in him. As for Joker, I think that Jim Carrey you know,
Oh, another pick.
You
would
got me, bro. I was just
Wait, but didn't we? He
Jim
was the Riddler in one of the
and
I think the movie with
and nobody remembers that. Nobody.
Riddler.
George Clooney.
So nobody remembers that one, you know. So it's okay. I think he would be an awesome Joker because, personally, I think that he's one of those actors that he get like you have to get in the mindset to play the Grinch. Like, to be honest with you, you gotta be a heartless son of a gun to play the Grinch, and I think that he could get into his role enough to be one of it. I'm not gonna say better
He's
than
not. The Grinch is not heartless. He does
what?
fucked up shit, but
Oh
he
my god.
throughout the films, even in the books, he always has a little bit of nice in
Yeah,
him that creeps
and
up.
but my
Because he
thing
wouldn't be
is,
treating his dog Max like that if he wasn't
listen,
heartless.
listen. The dude had him pull a 2-ton sleigh. What is you talking about? That dog broke his back. But no, seriously, back to Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey would honestly take this role and just like he will really run away with it because he knows the people that played the Joker in the past, and that will only like really amp up the what he brings to the Joker personally. I think that he will be a phenomenal Joker. Another person that I had down for Batman, man, I don't even know this dude's name. I'll move on because I don't remember his name at all. But it was some dude that had a chin, and this man has the best chin in the game. Like,
Who,
man,
Jay Leno?
no, this guy has the chin.
That's of
Like,
course you want to check out.
he's in The Witcher, and he's instead of being Superman, he should have. What's the guy? What's the guy from
Henry
The
Cavill.
There you go. He should have never been Superman. He would kill it as Batman.
He's perfect for Superman.
No. He will kill it as Batman, though.
No, wait a second. Who was
After
that guy?
hearing,
Do you remember the one of those CW shows where the guy played Adam or something? I think it was on the Arrow of the Flash.
He was Superman. Ben
You know what I'm
Roth,
talking about, right?
whatever his
Yeah,
name
him.
is.
I could see him possibly being Batman, but not Henry Cavill.
yes. Why Henry Cavill? Because of his like how he was able to whatever his name is. Henry. Henry was able to get Geralt's voice. Like, dude, again, Batman has to have the voice. You can't be Batman and I'm Batman. No, you got I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I could probably be Batman, but I don't have the look of Batman. Exactly. So
What about, I know the guy from Mad Men, John Hamm.
Oh, John.
yeah.
He was
That's
my
a good
second.
one. That's a good one. But how about Fat? I know you love your superheroes.
Oh, you know I do. I actually got 2 picks for both.
Yeah,
That's all right with y'all.
of course.
Right now I got the modern picks, which is you guys are picking like more Caucasian types, and I also got an African American duo.
Okay.
To throw in there.
I'm Batman.
So for the typical, I would love or would have loved to see Tom Hardy play Batman.
I
That's a good one.
Switch the roles.
I mean, seeing him play, Venom and all his other roles, he was just
But he was
phenomenal.
Bane, so
He was Bane, but as Batman, I think it would have nipped the.
I was molded by it.
Also, for Joker, I think you guys ever seen The Hangover?
Yeah.
You know the guy who loses his tooth
Yeah.
and gets the Mike Tyson tattoo. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
But I personally think him as a Joker, because he's a little flimsy when it comes to his acting, and he could play he could play a serious role. He could play, a jackass.
Ed Helms. You're talking about Ed Helms.
There you go. That's his name. But I think he's very funny. And he could probably play the part psychotic. And I think you throw him in there into that role, and he'll fucking kill it.
That's funny. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Now for my other picks, I would, if they were to take that route and mix up the look of superheroes, I would love to see Idris Alba
Hey, yeah, yeah.
You
as
took
Why I
Batman.
had a feeling. Throw some
you
baby
took
oil on that
mine.
guy's
As
chest.
Batman, because not for nothing, his
But
acting
he,
is.
he has to play that role with his British voice. I'm Batman. You know,
Nah,
Yeah, and it is
100%.
killing. I mean, he could kill it with a regular American voice too, because you've seen him
yeah.
day in
Oh,
and
and a
day
lot
out
of
with different
shows. A
movies. I
lot
mean,
of shows.
he had a role in The Wire where he played a
Oh,
dude from Brooklyn,
I
They
love The
were
Wire. The
they were
Wire was
supposed to
a phenomenal show.
and he was nasty with it. You couldn't even tell that he had a British accent.
take him as they were talking about him being in as 007.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he would be my Batman
In The
pick,
Wire,
and
he was Stringer Bell. Yeah.
yeah, he was phenomenal, and his role was unmatched.
That's a good
Um,
pick.
and as for the Joker, yeah, I might think I'm crazy, but tell me Marlon Wayans as the Joker if they were to mix up
Mm.
Marlon Wayans and Idris Alba, Batman and Joker.
I could see.
I could see that in these, because now comics, everybody breaks into these. I mean, it happened before, but everyone does these multiverses and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I could see it being a thing. I wouldn't knock it because it's two black actors, and they're some of
Yeah.
the best in
I
the
think he
game.
could do. He think he could
Yeah.
do a serious role like that though. 'Cause
Marlon
he always
Wayans,
does
yeah,
like comedy stuff.
I believe so. I'm pretty sure there's a movie I'm seeing that he plays a serious role. I mean, yeah,
No, yeah, I think they would.
but I
They would.
think
They would
definitely
work
them
together
two
really
kill
good.
it.
Yeah,
Because
I
then you
think you would need
got
those two guys together, like, and they would really excel. I would like that. I would like to see that. Now that I'm thinking about that.
unbelievable.
How about Keith?
As my Batman, I would have to go with Idris Alba too, because everything that Fast just said, he's a good actor. He was just in Hobbs and Shaw. He was in Thor, so he knows all these superhero movies and stuff like that. Um, for my Joker, it's gonna be a little weird. I don't know if y'all seen the movie. Is No Country for Old Men. The dude, the assassin that he follows everybody, that he
Oh my
knows.
Oh, I know
Bro, he's
exactly
the
what you're talking
ultimate
about.
weirdo, bro. bro,
That's a good pick.
Bro, he played a psychopath in that movie, bro. He would kill people with what was it, like an air gun that they use for
It
like
was
cattle?
yeah.
Yeah, bro,
That
he's
is a
the
that is a
ultimate
great pick.
psychopath. I also have another one for Joker.
Javier Bardem.
Yeah, Javier Bardem. I also have another Joker I think would be pretty cool too. I would say Benedict Cumberbatch. I like him to be. I would like to see him
Okay.
as Joker.
Okay.
Just
I
coming off
mean,
of him just doing Marvel and all that stuff. I think he'd be pretty good for it.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, I definitely could see.
What
What?
if the Batman films were with women, like
ooh.
where we do have Batwoman, you understand, or Batgirl,
Uh,
whatever her name
Mhm.
is. But what if we didn't have Batman? Who would be like the woman version?
oh,
Who would you go with?
Scarlett Johansson, 1000% as Batman.
Jesus Christ.
Fire, 100%.
The girl that played Wonder Woman.
No, she don't. She can't.
Don't talk about it.
I'm gonna pick somebody who could actually kick ass. Michelle Rodriguez.
Oh my god.
Are you saying this
You better
because
keep
you're?
the mask on the whole movie.
Oh
Sandra
man,
Bullock for me.
Sandra.
Yeah, that she could
Oh, I
actually
think
act.
what was a good serious film that she did recently? I just saw it, but I can't remember. Jesus, oh man. But she's fucking badass, man. I'd suck the farts out that ass.
Yo,
What?
relax. Relax.
Chill.
But you gave yours?
Yeah, Kevin said his.
The girl from Wonder Woman, bro.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot,
Yeah,
whatever her name. But she's Wonder Woman already.
Fuck that. She could be. She could be better.
Mine's would be Charlize Theron.
I have no idea who that is.
You
Who is
know who
that?
she is. Everyone knows who she is.
I have to see a picture.
She was
What
in
is
the
she
last
playing?
Fast movie, bro.
Oh, I know who she is. Yeah, you're right. No, yeah, for sure. Like honestly,
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about.
that
I mean,
would.
I'd go with
You're
Charlize
baddie.
Theron over Meryl Streep. So, but Charlize Theron, she's fucking bad. I drink her bathwater if she gave me a
Okay,
chance.
okay.
Alright.
Moving
Yo,
on.
what's this
Moving on.
podcast?
Moving on. So, guys, I
Freaky
really
going
want to know,
on.
staying on the topic of movies, because, man, movies are good. I would really like to know each of you guys' top 3 movies of all time. Personally, why? Because yesterday I was watching Transformers, man. And I'm watching Transformers. And Optimus Prime is telling Sam Witwicky, like, you are the defender because we. So
Talking
to
about
give it
Ladies
more,
Man 217.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna give y'all a specific scene. It's the scene where, it's Transformers: Dark Side of the Moon, right? Because that's my third favorite movie of all time, and it's the part where basically the president has told the Transformers that they gotta evacuate because the Decepticons are threatening to take over the world. So they go into the rocket, and before they go into the rocket, you know, Optimus is speaking to Sam, and he's just like, you are the person that's gonna have to save the world now." Man, I started crying. I'm like, y'all don't have to leave. You know, so I'm
Mijo,
there
no
in
pa
full.
tanto.
I'm there in full tears because you know Optimus Prime. He gets you ready to fight the Decepticons from your living room. Y'all know the parts I'm talking about, where he's just like, "I am Optimus Prime, and this is
You would
our
hate me then,
world."
because
Dude,
that
I
movie that he
freaking.
got jumped and he was dying, I was laughing in the movie.
Are you
theater.
serious? What is wrong with you?
I hate Optimus Prime.
What? You a Megatron type of dude?
Nah, I'm a Starscream guy, but that's another
Nah.
story.
Hold up. First off, Transformers 1 to 3 are okay. The first one is the best one. Anything after that, trash. I agree
Oh
with
my
Chris, but
gosh.
Starscream is a bitch.
He is a
First
bitch.
off,
And
first off,
that
he
movie,
Wouldn't
yeah,
lie.
they
wobbles,
make him
100%
like
he
that,
wouldn't
but
lie.
in the
wobbles at this
originals,
guy's feet every single time. Okay, Megatron. Ah! He's always a fucking plane. I mean, that's what he
that
is.
was the
You know what I'm
dinosaur
saying?
robot you just
My
did,
son hit
or
the. He would hit
Yeah,
the skates, bro.
you
damn,
He
know.
hit the skates
But he
every
was
time.
always a
they should have
bitch. You
signed you.
understand? He was always a bitch. Now,
He works on his impersonations.
last week we spoke about villains. I'm surprised that Megatron didn't even cross none of our minds. Because first off, Beast Wars was fucking fire. Okay,
OD.
fire. So I'm
Listen.
sorry. Continue with
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, go ahead,
So I
continue.
can continue.
Sam Witwicky.
So number
Ladies
3
Man
on my
217.
list of top movies, my top 3 movies of all time. Number 3 is Transformers: Dark Side of the Moon, because hands down it's just inspirational. And at any point in time when you are prepared to fight Decepticons from the comfort of your bedroom, you know that's gotta be touching you, you know, in your heart. So I would like to know y'all guys' top
So,
3.
quick before we continue, does it have to be a specific movie, or it has to be it could be like a
Series?
series? Yeah.
Yeah, like it could be it. Me personally, I go specific, but if you want to broaden it, like and say all of the Transformers, yeah, that'd be fine too. That'd be fine too.
All of them
But
wasn't great though. So
All right,
what?
so
all
I'm
of them
I'm gonna
wasn't great.
take it.
Oh yeah.
The for 3 for me is gonna be a series. It's the John Wicks, all 3 of them.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Very
You can't
entertaining.
get better action than that.
Yeah,
Like,
that. Those films are so concise with their action sequences, right?
and then the story is not even that bad. It's not only. I mean, it is only action, but the story isn't bad either. So that's my third one.
What I like about the John Wick series, that you know how some films they do like over time, like it'll be like a 2 year stretch or whatever, and blah blah blah. what I like about the John Wick series is that I think isn't a course over like a week or something, 2 weeks of
Yeah,
everything that's going on. So it's believable. He always looks tattered. So
Yeah.
yeah. So everything's like recent in the movie.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
never too much. Too much
hmm
time has passed. Yeah.
How about you, Fats?
Um, I'm gonna be a little. My top three is gonna be all over the place. It's not gonna be the same genres, but my third favorite movie of all time would be The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, that's a good one. Pro
Classic,
Uh,
likes that movie.
classic.
growing up, I loved it. Even before it was Disney.
I have a quick question. In your eyes, is it a horror film or a Christmas film?
It's a horror film. It's a horror film because he's basically trying to destroy Christmas without knowing it. So,
Mm,
um,
gotcha.
I love sing along movies. Um, and my birthday being in October and everything has to do with
Dun, dun,
Halloween,
dun, 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 dun,
and
dun.
just Jack Skellington is and even playing with him in Kingdom Hearts, as a part of your party, he was a
Yeah.
monster as well. So
Kingdom
that
Hearts
would
on the Xbox. Check it out. Sorry, it's a quick plug.
that'll be my third favorite movie of all time.
Kev?
My third favorite movie of all time. I'm a huge history buff, and I love war movies. It would have to be Pearl Harbor.
Oh, that
Oh,
was a classic.
That's nice.
Yeah.
that was a good movie,
Yeah,
man.
I love that
That
movie,
movie was
bro.
good.
You want
That
to
was
talk? You
really,
want to
really
talk
good.
about real life shit, bro? They were going through it, man. And then to find out like my son was alive the whole time, and then they go to war together. Yeah, that movie made me cry, bro.
You
I
so
mean, it
you
made a
love
lot of people cry.
your movies are gonna make you cry, baby.
Oh,
All
Facts.
right, your
That
top three
movie,
make you
that
cry.
movie made me want to
Your
go to
top
the
three didn't
army.
make you cry, man. I don't know what you putting in your top three.
exactly. 100%.
I cried when it ended.
Oh man. Chris, how about you? What's your third?
Chris fell asleep.
Okay.
My third
Okay.
film of all time is Inception. I love
Oh
Inception.
wow. Yeah.
Love
Inception.
Inception. That's
Great
with
movie.
Christopher Nolan, Leonardo DiCaprio, Tom
Oh yeah,
Hardy.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the
Um,
dream one? Is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
he's
yeah.
dreaming?
yes,
Oh
I
yeah,
love.
that was
First off,
awesome.
Christopher Nolan, when he makes a film, your fucking mind is blown from beginning to end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
That shit,
Jeez.
hence,
bro.
hence the three Batman films, phenomenal.
Yeah.
He did those. Okay, now
Yep.
back to Inception. Inception was so good, right? The way he wrote the film is the way that you actually perceive dreams, which is fucking bizarre. You understand?
Okay.
Or him
Yeah.
telling you like the people you see in your dreams are the people that you've seen throughout the day or whatever, and they somehow your mind remembers them subconsciously, so they reuse them
Yeah.
in your dreams. Um, I thought that was phenomenal. My two favorite scenes, ironically, is the one at the very beginning when they like wake him up and he tips him over and then he's falling into the tub, and as he's falling in, you start seeing him, come in and out of the water, and then in the dream state, the whole place is collapsing. You know. The other thing that my other favorite scene in that film was in the hotel when everything's like rotating, right?
Yeah.
And they like doing all that fight sequence and stuff. And this guy, he's like trying to grab the suitcases and line everybody's up, all the bodies up and shit. I thought that was
Mhm.
fucking phenomenal.
No, that
Question,
movie was good.
question, bro.
Yeah,
Did you like Shutter Island?
that's with
Leonardo
Leonardo
DiCaprio.
DiCaprio.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that film.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do I am I do I think it's bad? No, it has faults in it. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
There's
Sure.
parts of the film where it's you just like what the fuck. But what I did enjoy about Shutter Island was the ending where that moment was like, oh shit, what the fuck?
Yeah, bro. It was like the
Spoiler alert,
whole
if you
thing
guys
came
haven't seen the
around.
film, highly recommend this film. So everyone's homework sometime forever and beyond is to watch
Forever me.
Shutter Island, right? And Marriage Story from me.
Marriage Story. I gotta watch
Yeah.
it.
But those two films.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody's three on their top three list is pretty good. But going on to number two, staying on the topic that my top three make me cry. The first Pokemon movie where Ash Ketchum dies and gets come back to life, man. Like, if you did not cry for that movie, if Pokemon the first movie did not make you cry when Mewtwo and Mew were fighting, dude, you are heartless.
Heartless.
You have to
Let me
be
hear it one time.
heartless.
Why you gotta be so
Why would you be so heartless? No, but 100%, man. That movie was like, of course, I'm a huge Pokemon fan. Huge. I'm talking about to the my baby shower for my son was Pokemon. Like, I love it. But this movie was. I remember being young, and I'm like, oh, man, I really want to see this movie. I asked my mom, man, and mom hooked it up. I forgot how.
Yeah, actually, I could remember. I could tell you the exact date we got it.
Like,
So, she made me go do compra with her, right? She's like, oh, we're gonna do compra, da 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 da. Western Beef, right? Is this in the Bronx in New York? Is this chain supermarket, right? And they would sell a lot of stuff like always on sale. So my mom would always go there to get us, food or whatnot. So after we did all the food shopping, outside there used to be the people that sell bootleg movies.
Oh,
right? At the time, it was still VCR tapes.
3 for 10, 3 for 10.
You know, and this guy had the Pokemon movie, and he was like, "Oh, $3." So I asked my mom. She gave me the $3. We bought it. And when we got home, I helped her put all the stuff away like we always do. You know, you gotta do the 10 fucking trips upstairs because you don't want to do one at a time.
Nah, I'm the one trip only.
Exactly. So, and especially that is all boys in our house aside from our sisters. She would just make us all go downstairs, pick it up, and help her put it away. But that's how we saw the film. But continue. That movie was fire.
That just knowing, because I didn't know how she got it, but I felt like my mom was a magician because I was at home, like, and from my perspective of that day, it was just like you guys know that little tune, like when you're playing Zelda Ocarina of Time, that when you look into a chest, like, dude, that popped up in my mind as I don't know if Pro showed it to us or my mom, but dude, hands down, that movie is awesome from start to finish. It made you feel like.
My saddest part in that whole film was when all the clones is fighting each other and
Yeah,
everybody's looking
bro.
around and they're like, Pikachu's like, Pika Pika, no, Pika Pika. Like, you could understand him almost as a child.
Well, 100%. You
and
already
see
know.
Charizard and Venusaur just smacking each other's counterparts and they're like, oh.
Dude, it engulfed you into this belief that, dude, who would do this to these Pokemon, my man? Like, why? But and I just start shedding tears because I'm like, man, Pokemon is over. Ash died. He's stoned. And then my man was revived. Revived.
Tears.
Some might say, hey, listen. Some might say he's born again.
You know how Goku does, thanks for the energy, and everybody. No, I'm sorry, that's Cell. He's the asshole. Well, Goku's like, please send me your energy. You know, that's all of us. We all started crying, and our tears just started like going
100%.
into But Chris, I actually didn't hear you when you mentioned what was your favorite third your film.
Oh yeah, man, that's crazy.
Your third list film.
My number 3.
Apologies. Yeah, your number 3 favorite film of all time.
John Wick, the John Wick series.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did say that.
Tweak.
Wow, we're failed.
I mean,
apologies.
I took it as a collective, as the first time he said it, but I didn't know he meant it as like.
Oh right.
Okay.
So bad. Chris, what is your second then?
Parasite.
Oh my!
Just came out, right?
Film.
Yeah, it just came out. Won
I need to watch
Oscar
it
for best film, right, bro?
Yeah, best film. He won that guy left away with like 3 awards almost.
Yeah, it's a foreign film. It's Korean. It's from Korea, right?
Yeah, South Korea. The good part
they
of
have
Korea.
subtitles and stuff.
Oh man.
But it's really good. Like you guys, if you haven't seen it, I suggest to watch it.
How like is it subtitles?
It's
It has
subtitles.
subtitles
Hold
and
up.
it
If you could
shows.
watch fucking anime, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You could just
exactly.
put that film and watch that shit.
No,
All
Yeah.
I
right.
It
can't.
has a
And
lot
now,
I
of like
can't.
current issues that like
yes.
face the world right now. But
So
So
You know
I'm
what's
just gonna give you guys some
insane?
little insight, real quick, right?
okay. Well,
Um.
spoiler free, please, because I
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
watch
yeah,
this
yeah.
at some
So
point.
I want to watch it as well.
so foreign films, right,
Uh-huh.
have this thing where some places they can't really express what they want to say. So a lot of it has to do with allegory. Allegory is a way of saying something without really saying it, but it's
Mhm.
there, and that film does that perfectly, you know. We're
Mm.
in a
So
society,
it's a
right?
thinker. You have to think it with this movie to like
Yeah,
really get what
but
it's
no, I
saying.
feel like
not really,
anyone could understand it.
because
Okay,
they pretty much show it the
got
Maybe.
you.
issues.
All right.
But I'm sorry,
Paris.
Kev. You was gonna say something earlier.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh
unless
yeah.
I'm bugging.
What you know what's crazy? I had the chance to go watch it, and Chris was telling me about it. Like, yo, bro, go watch it. He's been writing in the chat for like a week, 2 weeks straight. Like, go watch this
Yeah.
movie. I had the chance to watch this movie. I went to go see 1917.
Yeah, fair shake viewers.
Oh,
Nobody listens to
1917. That's
my
the one
recommendation.
with the two
That's not
army
true.
kids, right? The two
That movie was phenomenal. I recommend it to anybody.
So
And I love.
I'm guessing that that's your number 2 favorite of all
Nobody gives
time,
me a
Not at
fair
all.
shake.
Not at all.
or
Yes, I
give
do.
give P
okay,
his
so
fair
it's
shake,
not.
please.
So Kev, what is your number 2? So if 1917 isn't your number 2,
My number 2 has to be The Dark Knight with
ooh,
Batman Heath Ledger.
Heath.
Batman Heath, yeah.
Ooh.
I feel like that movie made me more like it made me want to watch more superhero movies. Like it set a precedent, it set the
Mhm.
standard. It paved the way for like superhero movies. It changed like the whole game. Like it wasn't just like the old Batmans with Jack Nicholson or some shit like that. But that would definitely be my number 2, just because it made me want to watch more
Um,
superhero movies.
I want to ask you something, real quick, Keith.
Hmm?
1917. Did you see the movie Dunkirk?
Dunkirk, I have not seen it. No.
Okay, because if that film has Dunkirk vibes, I will definitely go out and watch it.
What are the Dunkirk vibes you speak of?
So Dunkirk takes place on this actual place called Dunkirk, and is about these soldiers trying to get off the island, right, back to
Mhm.
retreat, because if not, they're all gonna die. You
Mhm.
understand? And throughout the film, you see the like one of the main actors, protagonist. He's like trying to survive along everyone else, and it's like I feel like every movie does this cliche, but it's obvious because people resonate with it. I mean, that have been in the army or played video games, and this happens where the one guy is running and a sniper bullet comes out of nowhere, shoo, and the guy next to him dies.
Yeah.
The film does that, and in that film, Tom Hardy's in it. He's an airman pilot, and another film directed by my favorite director, Christopher Nolan. But I'm sorry, continue.
Yeah. I don't know. We getting off topic here, but I just love the way like the movie kept me on the edge of my seat the entire way, and it never took the camera off their story.
Right. So
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
your second pick in the Batman, Heath, best ever Joker to do it?
I can't say he's the best ever.
Nope.
I haven't seen the last one, so
Nope.
Yeah. I
But-
know he's dead and may rest his soul, but he's not the best anymore.
Oh,
I haven't seen the last
dethroned?
one. I
My
haven't seen
man
the last
Phoenix.
one, so I can't say.
Phoenix
Dethroned?
Yep.
dethroned.
Wow.
If you haven't seen the Joker yet, the Joker, that movie it had minor fucking action, but the acting, the pure acting of Phoenix was amazing.
Impeccable.
It puts you into that scene where you actually get an insight of how fucked up his mind is.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie.
But that's another topic for another time.
Real quick,
It was one of the best dates I ever had.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Wow, I
right.
wasn't invited. That's crazy.
We had the nachos, the double nachos, the free one. We had the little eater to ourselves. We picked up the armrest so that we both have the space. Yeah, I remember that day.
Wasn't invited. That's
Let's
crazy.
get it on.
Wow.
But real quick, you mentioned something that really resonated with me, and that's with the Joker. Now, as a person who suffers, and I don't shy away from this, from anxiety and depression from time to time.
Mhm.
Um,
You finna tell us
Beth,
you the Joker?
no, absolutely not.
Okay,
But
just making sure.
what I could appreciate about this Joker, right? He, the way he went into the psyche of a person who suffers through like anxiety and depression, in a
Mhm.
sense, not to the level where he suffered it, because he had some really big issues in his life. No spoilers, but it resonated with me. I felt him. I was with him that entire time, like, and those emotions that you get, like sometimes you want to say something and just doesn't want to come out, or when it comes out, you say it in such a way where people mistake you for a person that you're not. You understand?
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
him being the best Joker as of late. Um, Again, rest in peace. He's Heath Ledger, but Joaquin Phoenix was just phenomenal from beginning to end. He deserved that award. Um, he played it through and through. And if you haven't seen it, I suggest you go out and watch it. This is homework number 3.
Number 3 for me. I
That's-
got a lot of homework to do.
definitely gotta see that right now. That just blew my mind. I'm not gonna lie right now. But with that being said, Fat, what is your number 2?
I'm gonna make this quick. My number 3 was animated movie. My number 2 is a comedy, and I could watch this movie 100 times a day. Benchwarmers.
How did I
I-
know?
Bro,
Oh,
hey, you
man.
guys, Chris. We literally spent a whole summer just watching that movie.
Movie's
Watching that,
hilarious.
playing softball, coming home, watching that movie, and going to sleep. That's all we did every
Wow.
single day. It's hilarious, along with comedy.
It's timeless. It's timeless.
Playing baseball is, one of the things I love to do most. And, with the
So it
cast
has-
that they have,
Yeah.
it was just, too funny. And it's something, like I said, I could watch over and over and over again.
No.
And I just watched the sequel they did. Trash.
Benchwarmers to you is what Step Brothers is to me. I could watch that nonstop.
Yeah.
Step Brothers is the same way. Like you
So
can
that's
just
your
keep
part two?
watching it.
That's your favorite.
That's your number 1?
That's his number 2.
No, I'm saying, what's
No,
your
I'm talking
number
about
1?
you, baby.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's not my number 1. No, Step Brothers is honorable mention, yes. But my number 1 is
My number 2, I'm gonna just bunch them all up because it's one long ass series.
yeah.
Is a film that me and my stepfather both love. Um, I actually binge watched it a couple of weeks ago with my wife, and that's the Lord of the Rings series. Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
So it took you about a month to finish, copy.
Basically, I stay away from the Hobbit story ones because I don't care about. But like the first 3, um, the true ones to me,
Mhm.
phenomenal from beginning to end. Favorite scene and most memed of all time. How does one, walk into Mordor? You simply
Yeah.
can't. And you get my bow, my sword, my axe. Fire. And yeah,
that was
so
that
that's
was
my
a
number
fire
2
scene though.
is Lord of the Rings, the series.
Copy. More homework for me to
That's
do.
a good one.
Wait a second. Hold up. Pause. You have not seen the Lord of the Rings, bro?
Me
No,
neither.
sir. No sir.
What?
No sorry. No sorry.
Yeah, insane. Now
It's
that's
I
not.
have a job.
It's
I
not
can't
that
do
I
shit
don't
like
want to.
that.
It's not that I
Hold up.
don't want to sit there and watch it. I really don't have the time to.
My man has possibly the best job in the world, and he can't watch
Not
Lord of the
I.
Rings.
I ain't trying to waste that time, pal.
You gotta
my
waste your
man
time
said.
that way.
He
I
said,
guarantee you won't waste it.
"Dude,
All right, we'll see.
They were good.
It's gonna take you a
I
whole
watched
shift
them.
to finish it.
they were Two Towers was amazing."
But he loves Game of Thrones.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
at the end.
Oh, dude, that was funny.
Another topic for another day.
Where are we up
So
to number one now?
we're up to number ones. So my number one, my favorite movie of all time, and I'll be surprised if you've seen this and it's not your number one. You're kind
Forrest
of
Gump.
bugging. No, not even close. Forrest. Oh, Jan. No. It's Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. Last Samurai with Tom Cruise. I don't know if you ever seen this, but I'm a huge Tom Cruise fan. I love his movies.
For some reason, you said that right, and I
Yeah.
pictured like a fucking evil witch walking in the classroom, just scratching her hands across the board. That's all I heard in my mind.
Wow.
Nah, fuck
But yeah,
that film.
The Last Samurai, awesome film. I'm into that culture with samurais. I love to be like I've always wanted to be a samurai. Shoguns and all that. Dude, I love The Last Samurai. Tom Cruise in that movie was phenomenal. My dude was a lieutenant general in the army, ends up getting injured in a battle. He then fights for the samurai and becomes a full-fledged samurai. And this guy kicks ass. Like, dude. And then the ending. Spoilers, because if you have not seen this movie, it came out in 2011. That's your bad. The final scene,
Keith, you saw this movie?
everyone around him is dying. And my man is there with
Hold
his
up.
katana.
Keith, you saw this movie?
What?
I'm asking if Keith saw this movie.
I've not yet.
From what he was saying, I'm not really too sure. I probably saw. I just don't remember.
Because if you saw this movie, I'm fucking set up the sniper from across your window.
Copy. I actually did not see this movie.
Yeah. So The Last Samurai. Again, back to my topic. My movie. He's basically fighting, and they're just using a Gatling gun, dude, to mow all his friends down. And he's just there, like the way of a warrior. Like you could see him just like still running and getting shot up. It was just a phenomenal movie. The movie is great from top to bottom, and it has one of the best stories I've ever seen. Like, to be on one side and then realize that, hey, your side that you're on is actually the bad side, and being able to transition into the good guy, that was phenomenal for me, and that's gonna be my number one. The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not seen this movie, I'm gonna give that a fair shake, must see. That's from me to you. But with that being said, Pro, what is your number one?
My number one movie of all time, favorite movie of all time, if you don't know, now you know. It's Toy Story, the very first film. I
Oh.
loved Toy Story from beginning to end. That film, my mother knows I love it. My wife knows I love it. My friends know I love it. Toy Story has fear in it with them little scary ass dolls that come out from underneath the toy thing in Sid's apartment. This movie has laughter. You're always constantly laughing. This movie has love. His love for his girl, Bo, and wanting to get back to Andy. It has jealousy with Buzz and him. This movie from beginning to end, I love it. I cry every time I watch it. Don't ask me why. I just do. Um, I plan to get across my forearm to infinity, and my mom is supposed to get on her wrist and beyond. Because she is one of my best friends in life. And mom, if you're hearing this goes out to you. You got a friend in me. But that's all you get because
I
I don't
say
want to
you
get
got a friend in
They want to
me.
get copyrighted. They wanna get
copyrighted.
taken down, yeah.
And I don't care what your old pal said.
I'm gonna throw
Kev,
this one to
My
Kev. I
fault.
want to know. No. I want to know what's Kev's favorite movie because this guy doesn't watch TV.
he don't watch
Wow,
nothing good.
bro.
He was
I don't
lucky.
know. I
He
felt
was
like my
lucky.
movies were solid. I'm just
He
saying.
he he always
My
had the
favorite
X.
movie
He always
is
had the Game
the
Boy that they
bloopers.
switched out for him, so he never had a chance to watch TV. I feel bad for him.
I'm
Wow.
too rich for movies.
I don't watch them shits. They watch me.
That's crazy. When did this turn into a roast? All right. My
Again.
number one movie. I probably watch this movie more than I've watched any other movie
Kev, like I
ever.
ain't never buy a bootleg in my life.
I had I had the white CDs with the Sharpie on them. I know what those are. Like I said, I probably watched this movie more than any movie I've ever watched in my life. It would have to be Avatar, but not the last Airbender. That shit was trash.
What?
The real Avatar movie.
What? My boy Yip Yip. What? That was fire.
That shit was terrible. I'd probably go down as one of the worst movies I've ever watched in my life.
Nah,
That's a
Avatar.
different topic for a different day. Avatar, one of the best movies I've ever seen. They did a lot with the CGI. I believe they were one of the first movies to use like the blue screen, either that or 300. I'm not really too sure if I'm getting them confused. Yeah, but it was a great movie, a great experience. They took it to another level. Um, the story was great. My son came. They knew about him. You know what I'm saying? He came back with the big dragon. Fuck shit everything up. She was
Oh
fine.
yeah. But those films is gonna be fucking out
I
off
can't
the
wait. I
chain with
can't wait
James
for the second
Cameron.
one. I can't wait for the second one.
Many
He has a
years
few lined up,
later.
right?
Huh?
He has a few lined up, right?
I'm not really too sure. That haven't.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's been a
Yeah,
while.
I think he's said like 4 of them,
I'm
if I'm not
waiting.
mistaken.
Mm.
But there's a couple.
I don't know. I'm scared for the sequel to come out because the first one sets your expectations so high
Exactly.
Yeah.
that
Hmm.
the sequel has to like top that, and I don't know. I don't think anything could top the.
He said that the sequel is gonna top even the first one.
Let's hope.
That he's gonna top the charts. He's gonna make it number 1 again.
Me personally, I think that movie's so good, like all around that it's like, why even make a 2 and make the possibility of having a bad movie like that? I don't know.
I don't think James Cameron has a bad movie. In his,
I don't know. Me personally, I
in
think that
his-
movie's so freaking good that it's just like you take the risk.
James Cameron
of
did Titanic,
messing
right?
it up.
I think he did.
No
Yeah.
idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chris, how about you? What's your number one movie of all time?
I'm over here listening to y'all's like, that Kermit meme, sipping the tea. All I got is 2 words: Star Wars.
Wait, but which
Which
one? The
one?
entire
All of them.
genre?
Oh,
There was a couple of bad ones.
Well, all right, from 3 on.
Okay, I'll take that. I'll
1 and
take
2
that.
we don't talk about.
Okay.
Yeah,
Empire
just-
Strikes Back, fire.
they when 4, 5, and 6 came out, they started like, I think all the movies, every good movie got something from Star Wars, like an idea or something from
Mhm.
Star Wars. Like it has one of the best villains, obviously. The only thing is 1 and 2 suck. If you haven't seen Star Wars, you can skip those 2.
it should not be spoken of.
Exactly. Lightsabers are cool. The Force is cool.
OD.
All that good stuff.
All the good
That's
Especially
my
when
number
you,
one.
because me and Chris and mostly everybody that I know saw when we were all young. So
Yeah.
that wonderment of like space and that fantasy with the lightsabers, you just wanted to have a lightsaber.
I still
Yeah.
want a lightsaber.
So how
We're
about
gonna
Fat?
get you
Fat,
that
what's
lightsaber.
yours?
So mine is action, and this is my number 1. I grew up talk to any family members, so you see in this movie. My number one.
What movie
My,
is that?
my number one movie is. Can you hear me? My
Like-
number one movie is Terminator 2.
Ooh.
It's Arnold Schwarzenegger, action, robots, the future and the past. It was just that's something I grew up. And like I said, if you talk to any of my family members, they'll tell you stories. Me and this movie. They said I'm not gonna get into details, but it has to do with me in a diaper with a gun and a little bike in the house. I'm leaving that out there. But definitely one
No,
of
I
my
think
favorite movies I can
let's
watch
give
all
him a
the time.
fair shake. I want to hear this story. Give him the fair shake.
My parents always told me that when I was little, I was like maybe 1-2 years old watching the movie,
Yeah.
and when I was done, they bought me one of them shotguns that shoot out the little rubber bullets, and that's supposed to stick on the wall.
Yeah.
So I went ahead, after watching the movie, I went to go put on my grandmother's boots. They bought me this little tricycle. I will get on the tricycle with my shades and the shotgun and tell them I'll be back. And then ride around the house.
Oh man.
There was no pictures of this.
We need a picture of this.
I hope this picture, but I haven't
Oh
seen it yet.
man, that's
That
funny.
sounds amazing.
Gonna put it in the video, all right? Don't worry about it, guys.
But with that being said, guys, question:
Mhm.
if your life was a movie, what genre of movie would it be? Me personally, I gotta go and say that a lot of funny stuff happens in my life that you just say like, oh man, like that is that seriously how your life is? And yes, it is. But also it's a thrill ride. I feel like I have thriller in my lifestyle too. So I came up with a genre for my life called a comedy. We're mixing thriller and comedy, and that's what my life would be. Me personally. How about you guys? What would you call your life? What would your life be?
My life is a movie. Well, mine honestly would have majority drama,
Right.
and I would throw comedy in there because
We have a dramedy here.
Dramedy.
you can't have a sad moment without having a laugh after.
Of course.
So my life basically would be a dramedy.
How about you, Chris?
In a world shrouded in mystery.
I think it would just be a straight comedy because every time like something happens, I laugh at it, or like if somebody falls or does something stupid, I laugh at it or I'll make fun of them. Even if I'm sitting in my little security desk, I'll be like, they'll ask me something like a stupid question. I'll just be like, what do people think? So I think it'll just be comedy, mine.
Kev?
I'm gonna have to go with comedy as well. I like to laugh a lot. A lot of people say that I'm not funny, but I think I'm funny.
Chacho.
That's all that matters.
Well, they lie to you.
Oh, they lied to him. He's not a funny guy.
No, he is.
Oh, he is. How about you, bro?
My movie would have to be an action film. Cause
Like,
legit,
what kind of action we talking? You talking about like the wick action?
we act like. Matter of fact, you know what? I think the best way I could put it is, the Equalizer.
Really?
Let me tell you guys my day. I wake up in the fucking morning, right? And I gotta look at the watch because I'm about to bust into my kid's room because they're fucking fighting early in the morning. And I'm like, I look at my watch, I look at one kid to the right, one to the left, and the other one laying in bed, and I see how long it takes me to slap the shit out of all of them
I'll
to
whip
get ready.
all your asses in 40 seconds.
Because that's how I feel, Literally in my house, you come to my house is a tale of the tape. Because I got the fucking octagon going on around here all the time. Everyone always
You have
tells
Joe
me
Rogan in your
that
bathroom.
everyone always tells me that one day I'm gonna wake up getting fucking clubbed with bars of soaps and socks by my kids.
Bro,
You're not my dad anymore.
they
You
planning
know,
to overthrow you, bro. I'm
That's
telling you,
you
it.
know.
they in the training camp right
King of
now.
the castle, king of the
Cause
castle.
literally, I wake up and I'm like fucking, I'm like Liam Neeson and taking, I'm karate chopping one in the neck, then I fucking do a roll and I'm John Wick, pop pop to their fucking legs and shit. Literally, my life is an action. Yeah, I think that's where I've fallen.
Oh man, that's awesome. Yo, guys, what a wonderful podcast. Honestly, this episode, I know I say every episode, this was the best one. This was the best one. But
To the
with
next
that
one.
being said, ladies and gentlemen, that is all we have for today. But I want you guys to know, our listeners, I want you to have a great night. I want you to have a great morning. I want you to get going because I know you got this. And ladies and gentlemen, goodbye.